Hi everyone. So today we're going to look at a tutorial that follows on from the waterfall card that we did, and I showed you, I told you I would show you how to change it to a flip book. Now a flip book, you've got lots and lots of things to write in. It could be a little story, it could be photographs that you want to send to somebody. But let's have a look what we've got. We've got a reasonably hard cover. Open it up and we have, similar to the waterfall, but this has not got a flip mechanism. This one you have to actually do yourself. So let's have a look. Right, this one goes through. It's got lots of friendship sayings on this part, lots of flowers on this one. I'm going to put a little flower over that one. Okay. So finishes up, true friends are never apart, maybe in distance, but never in heart. Okay, and this is for a friend I haven't seen for quite a while, but talking to her a lot over the internet. Okay. So let's have a look at how we do it. All the measurements will be up in the top left corner as usual. And we're starting off with the outside, and this is 21 centimetres wide, 17 down. And we're going to bring in our scoreboard, and we're going to score at 10 and 11. So we're going to come down 10, 11. The 10 to 11 is going to make your spine for your book. Okay, and your front and back cover. Now when you fold it over, make sure that these edges are lined up, and that makes sure that your score line is at right angles. I fold over this one, and again I'm checking the top and the bottom. So now I have my perfect little book ready to assemble. Okay, so we're going to first of all cover the front and the back. Right, so I have two pieces that are going to be my outside cover, and they're 12.5 wide, 22 long. Now they need to be extra long so that they will wrap round the inside of the book. So I'm going to apply double-sided tape down there. A couple of pieces just to hold it in place, but this is the important one I want, because that is going to go down beside my score line but not over it. I can try and lift that, and you can see that I'm just to the left of the score line. Okay. This is just to hold it for a while I'm working on it. So I'm going to take the next piece. I want a piece tight up against that edge, and just another piece to hold. So again, up to the score line, but not over it. So let's go to the inside. This is not critical if you've got them slightly out of place. But what I'm going to do is to put double-sided tape all the way around. Now some of this you're going to cut off, but I like to do it so I've got plenty to hold it in place. So let's see that this one there I haven't taken off yet. There we go. Now, we're going to cut off across the corner. There's no set angle, but I want to just keep a fraction away from that corner. So I'm not measuring any particular angle, I'm just going by eye. Now, the nice thing about it is that if you've put your tape on and gone further than you actually need, when you take this off and fold it in, you've got tape right to that very edge, right? And again, this one here, take it off. I like to do the short sides first. Now, I take my finger now and I just press in just a bit on that corner. It takes the sharp bit away. Take that off, fold it over, always go to the middle and then out, and you get no bow at all on that. No creases, nothing. So I'm going to go to here. This is an important foundation for your book. Okay, so take your time over it. Because we've only gone to the score line, you won't have anything that interferes with the fold. Here. Now get my thumb and just press in a fraction. Press in. Beautiful. So there is the front cover of our book and the back. Okay. Right. I'm now going to put a liner in that will cover the inside here, and I want to bring it so that it's again just inside the score line. Measurements are up in the corner. So the front one is not going to take any weight at all. So I'm just going to do two edges. I want to go up this, balance it there and there, and you get a nice border all the way round. Now this one is going to take the flap mechanism. So I'm going to give this an extra bit of tape. So I'm going to come down two extra pieces. Okay, now if I was to put that down with all these revealed and it's in the wrong place, I'd be really in trouble. So I'm going to place that lightly up to there, make sure that's in place, and then I can just lean in and get these bits off, and I know it's going to go down exactly where I want it. So this is my reinforced piece. Now I've got some pieces of card. These bigger ones, these three bigger ones, will make my pages. This piece here is the inner fixing strip, and that's going to be 8 by 16. Okay, but we have a little bit of scoring to do. So I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, and I'm going to score 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to hold my pages. So now I've got my backing piece, which is of a reasonably strong card, and my score lines across. Now I need to take my red liner tape and I'm going to put it between the bottom 2 tram lines. Okay, we don't want every line done. So there's my first one. I'm going to misalign, put the next one in, misalign, and put my next one in. Okay, the top one we missed as well. So we've got from the bottom tape, blank, tape, blank, tape, blank. Now I'm going to fix this inside my book, and I'm going to put an extra piece down the middle to reinforce it. Now I'm going to take that, I want to even it up. It's the same length as my inner piece, so I'm just matching top and bottom and evening up the sides. So there we go. Now comes to the part where we're putting our pages in. So I've already cut some pages, and these are 17 centimetres by 8. And we're going to take each one of these and we're going to score at 8 and 9. Take that. I'm going to score 8 and 9. Score at 8 and 9. And 8 and 9. Right. Okay, so I'm going to take these and fold them and check as I fold that these are all straight. You don't want anything going off slightly skew. So there's one page. Each one makes 2 sides. This is much easier to check this now than when it's in your book. 2. 3. So there's my 3 double pages. I'm going to take this one off here and I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to place my spine here over that, and it should be the same size from edge to edge. So really fix that down well. And there's our first double page. Take the next one off, fold it so that the spine is towards the back, and you can see exactly where you're putting it. Now look at these, how they're lovely space. Right, last one comes off, spine to the back, that one, and I'm checking all the time that all these are straight. So to make sure all of these are firmly fixed. And there is our flip book. Right, so all of our motifs that are going on here can be adjusted, right? The square that we end up with is 8 centimetres by 8 centimetres, right? So I have cut and made some pictures that are 7 centimetres square. I've cut some mats that are 7.5 centimetres square. Okay. So I'll do it with tape so that it's not going to slip. I've already prepared the other ones because I did them with wet glue and I needed them to have time to dry. Right, so there is my first picture, and then here I've got an assortment of flowers. So I need one for the front of my book. I think I'm going to go with that one. Because I want this one to really stand out, I'm going to put an extra mat around this and cut it with fancy scissors. So I'm placing my scissors. You'll see me do this an awful lot on the videos. And I'm going round. You only get a very small border, but it does make an awful difference when I put it down onto the front. Yep. Right. Check that's in a basket, so that's going to go that way up. And I want to put a greeting down here. Title on the book. So there you can see what a difference this tiny bit of black has made all the way round. So let's go to the inside of the book. I've got pink, pink, purple, blue, white. So I want to make sure I separate the pinks. So I'm going to start with some of the pinks. It's quite a bold colour, and I want, when they open the book, I want it to jump out. So it gives me a little white border all the way round. Okay, so flip that over. Always make sure you're working to the bottom of the page. I then want to go to a blue. I think I'm going to end with the other pink. So there's my blue, matching to the bottom of the page here, because if you matched it up to here, it wouldn't fold up. Then I'm going, I think, the white. Match to the bottom of the page. Yeah. I'm going to go purple, I think. Match to the bottom of the page. They don't have to fill the entire page. If you've got smaller motifs, then leave those. I think I'm going to go with pink and finish with the blue. You can change your mind as you go through a project. this is my last one. Now, there's nothing on the last page because I tend to keep that for my greeting and a message to whoever I'm sending it to. So, there we go. So there's your big panel for writing on. And these, as you go through, these are quite white, so I've prepared some patchworky gingham which are going to go onto there. Do your pictures first and sort those out, and then see if you need to add anything. And I'm going to turn it round so that I'm working here, and I want to match again to the bottom of the page. Next one. Got a nest of robins just outside my window, and the parents are trying to encourage them to come out of the nest, so I don't know if the microphone will pick that up. But, they're lovely. And this one. Don't have to do every side of the page, but it does look really lovely. There we go. And our last one onto there. Right, turn the book the right way, and we're going to flip those down. So there's the front of my book. Open it out, and we've got a beautiful flip book. Now, so they could be photographs, they could be just pictures, anything goes. Right. You can adjust the size of the book. So if I bring in another one that I made, this one here was a little bit longer. Same technique, but I just added an extra, I think I did 1 to 10 on the score lines. And here we've got some woodlandy animals, but same technique, just a little bit longer. Okay, so beautiful flip book to make it do exactly what you want. Obviously, when you do these, all right, it builds up and you need this spine, so you can't just fold a piece of card in half. If we go to here, you can see that this builds up to quite a thickness, and especially as I've done both sides of the pages. Okay, so do have a go, have fun, and God bless you all.